Hello everyone, my name is Santosh Gonda Honoram. Today our topic is exception handling in Java. Today date is 8th March 2022. Uh, 8th March 2022. Exception is the abnormal condition occurred in the Java programming execution of code, and terminate terminate the process. The exception handling mechanism handle the runtime errors so that normal flow of the application can be maintained. We will discuss the what type of exception handling between occurs in the exception in the code. First one is the checked and unchecked exception. Hierarchy of the exception handling is the Java.language throwable class is the root class of the Java exception handling. Hierarchy here throwable class has two subclasses. One is the exception and second one is the error. Checked exception. The classes that directly inherits the throwable class expect the runtime exception, and error are the known as the checked exception. For example, IO exception, SQL exception, etc. Etc. Checked exception are checked at compile time. Unchecked exception in the classes the classes that inherits the runtime exception are known as unchecked exception. For example, arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, array out of bound exception, next string out of bound exception. Unchecked exception are the not checked at the compile time, but they are checked at the runtime. Next error. Error is the not a exception, but error is the incredible example of the some example of errors out of memory error, virtual machine error, assertion error, etc. Java provides the 5 keywords that are used to handle the exception. The following table. Following. First one is the first keyword is the try. We discuss the keywords. Keywords means the reserve word in Java library. Try keyword is used to specify a block where we should place an exception code. It means we can't use the try block alone. The try block must be followed by either catch or finally catch. Catch block is used to handle the exception. It must be preceded by try block, which means we can't use catch block alone. It can be followed by the finally block later. Finally block is used to execute the necessary code of the program. It executes the whether an exception is handled or not. Throw keyword. The throws keyword is used to declare the exception. It specifies that there may occur an exception in the method. It does not throw an exception. It always used with method signature. And we some example of the errors occur, exception occur. We divide by 0 any number, then exception is occurs. Then we handle the risky code in try block. We write risky code in try block, and exception is declared in catch block, and we print then we finally use keyword. Use any condition. We can condition is true or false. Then the finally block is executed after the try block. And the exception is the abnormal condition in occurs in the our code. Then the terminate the all code followed down of the exception is occurs in the code. Then we can handle this exception, then we all code is executed. We cannot be cannot be the cannot be the exception is handled, then terminate the code after the exception occurred in the code. This is the all about the information about the exception handling in Java. Thank you.